Hello everyone, Makeup Dilsa here. Today I wanted to do a review for you guys on e.l.f. Cosmetics contour palette and foundation palettes. Their contour palettes, you know what would you use those for, but the foundation palette, I not only use them as foundation, but because I was able to get so many different varieties of colors within one palette, and I actually ordered those in the 2 different colors to make sure that I have what I'm to get the accurate color that I was looking for to contour with. So the palettes that I ordered was in light to medium, and then I ordered medium to dark. So the light to medium and medium to dark, I will show you the color differences. The bottom one here is the light to medium, and then the top one here is the medium to dark. So I did not order the dark one because I also didn't want my contour to be very dark. I already own a darkest foundation stick from the e.l.f. Cosmetics, and that is not for my skin tone. So keeping that in my mind, I decided to go ahead and just order the medium to dark instead of just the dark one. So the light to medium palette I actually got to highlight with, and then medium to dark foundation palette I got to contour with. Although I have swatched all of these colors to make sure that I find the correct color for my skin tone. So here I will go ahead and do some swatches for you. I will show you that these foundations are very pigmented. The only down part about these foundations are, I swear to God, don't like the way they smell. Like, they just turn me off. Like, I am happy with the foundation. I'm happy the way it's set on my face. I'm happy overall. I have been wearing this makeup for about 6 hours, and I am happy the way it is. It actually gives me that expensive look. When you smell this, it just turns you off. I have not smelled a foundation like that. I'm not sure what this foul smell is, but if I can keep my nose away, I think I'm really in love with this palette. I probably will reach for it more so often. As you can see, the pigmentation is great on this. The coverage wise, I would say these are anywhere from medium to heavy coverage. And let's see, for the contour, I would highly suggest. And for the contour, I would also say that yes, $6, you can't beat it. The pigmentation and the color varieties, you can just see it. I absolutely love it. I use the lighter browns to actually contour the nose area on top of that, just to kind of give it a natural look. So I would put a deepest color here and then a light brown here, and then of course my foundation all throughout. But that's exactly what I had to say. And then I also love the packaging. The packaging is absolutely same the way their blush palettes are, and these actually pop out. So I'm not sure if they're actually going to be let me just toss that, prove my point. Okay, I'm not sure if they're gonna bring like where you can just buy individual ones, but then that'll be what, $1, $2 maybe. The whole palette is $6, but I seriously don't mind buying $6 worth of palette over and over again. Overall, I am very satisfied with it, but just for the smell's sake, I would just give it, out of 10 being the highest, maybe 7, because I don't know why, it just turns me off. But other than that, I really love these foundation. Now let's come to the contour palette. Amazeballs, love it, love it, love it. I did sniff it. I can barely smell anything on this one, so this one is definitely a go-to one. The only down part is that some of you who likes, like me, some of you who likes the stronger highlight, you probably won't like their highlight. It is very subtle, down to earth. It doesn't have that much, it's quite chalky. It doesn't have that shimmer in it, the glow effect that you're looking for. It is okay for daily use, but other than that, I would definitely stick to my other highlighters. But this setting powder, I am so huge fan of. Love it, love it, love it. That's what I use, and I didn't have to touch up or anything. It's absolutely amazing. It did not crease or anything. Then I bronzed my face kind of like around wherever I wanted to bronze and give the warmth to my face with this lighter brown, and also contoured my nose with that. But then to give the shadow effect on my cheekbones and wherever else, I use this darker color. And as you can see, I'm really happy with the look and fully satisfied. So again, I think this is definitely good palette, and you ladies should miss out on it, especially for $6. Thank you so much, and hopefully this had helped you, and please continue watching the whole tutorial. Thank you. Bye bye. So first thing first, I'm going to go ahead and apply the concealer from e.l.f. Cosmetics in 10 and hide my flaws under eye circles around my nose and lip area, and then blend it into the skin with Beauty Blender. Then I'm going to go ahead and take my light to medium foundation palette by e.l.f. Cosmetics and take the darkest color, and I'm going to be using that as my foundation and apply that with the foundation brush all over my face, and I'm using my Beauty Blender to blend that into my skin. I did try using a brush for this process, but it did not give me that flawless finish I was looking for, so I stick with the Beauty Blender. I'm now going to go and take the two lightest shades from this foundation palette and use those as my highlight, and I apply that wherever I want to highlight on my face using the same technique, and I would blend that into my skin with the Beauty Blender. This foundation is very easy to work with. It is very blendable, and it will give you anywhere from medium to heavy coverage. I'm now going to take the two dark tones from this medium to dark palette, and I would apply that onto my face as a contour. And I would tell you one thing, that I'm very impressed with these palettes. They are really good, except for the fact, of course, the smell that I told you about. I'm now going to go ahead and blend that into my skin using the Beauty Blender. One thing I will tell you, when the original contour palette, the e.l.f. came out, the setting powder on that palette is, oh my gosh, like to die for. I am so impressed with it that no kidding, I'm really in awe moment for that, seriously. So I really am a huge fan of that. I really hope that they would come out in an individual compact version of that someday. And then the chocolate color, chocolate brown that is in the palette, I also like that as well to give the warmth on my face. And then the cool tone brown that is in there, I also love that as well to actually contour my cheekbones to give that chisel effect. So I just noticed, you guys, that I have not done swatches for you guys for this product. So I will be doing that on my Instagram page if you don't mind checking that out. That is as Makeup Dulce. And I'm going to go ahead and finish contouring my face here. I'm now working on the cool tone brown from this palette to give me that chisel cheekbone effect. And now I'm going to go ahead and go back to the milk chocolate brown with a smaller brush to contour my nose. And then for the highlighter, which is a little bit on the chalky side, I'm not too fond of, but I think for a everyday use, I'm okay with it. I wouldn't be totally disappointed in it. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto my cheekbones. I would say, although if you apply it with your fingers, it might apply much better than any of the other brushes. Then I also got the e.l.f. blending brush. I have not used it for anything but to just blend all the makeup together on my face. I love the fact the way this brush feels, but I think I will just give you another review in depth for this. It really feels wonderful, and I was looking at the Sephora website the other day. Sephora has exactly the same product for $28, and this one is $6, and I'm pretty sure that they feel the same as well, because this one is a very amazing high quality feel. So this is it for you guys. Hopefully you liked it. Please subscribe if you already don't, and I will see you guys later. Thank you.